There is Michael Jackson told us there was a man in the mirror, and today there is a man in the moon, and his name is Nathan Trent. Should we talk about it? Let's do it. Österreich. We just watched Austria's first rehearsal at Eurovision 2017, and I've got to say, this is very sweet, touching, refreshing. He has moved from the alpine forest in his music video to the clouds. We see a smoke-filled stage with a big old crescent moon, and he is in that crescent, filling it and singing it, looking adorable and cute. The opening shot is his face. There's a delicious close-up. You stare into his eyes. He invites you in and guides you. At the very end of this, he attempts to walk on air on Perspex furniture. And you know, it's like somebody went to the cafe, you know those modern cafes with the plastic furniture, and was like dancing on the tables? They need more smoke so it looks like he's walking on air. But long story short, this is very positive, and it's a very nice transition from music video to stage.
Well, the Alpine region is famous for its cheese. And this is very, 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 very cheesy. He even has the white Johnny Logan suit. He has the cheesy grin. He has the cheesy puppy dog eyes. The song is cheesy. But he's a great performer. He's very charismatic, and he carries it off well. He's sitting in the moon, and there's a lot of pink at the start, so it looks nearly like he's going to break into the Luandi Sea. But that changes colour, then it turns to nighttime, and he's dancing around his moon, and the smoke comes eventually. But like you said, it doesn't cover the Perspex table, so rather than walking on air, he's walking on a Perspex table. They need to fix that.
Yeah, okay. The final shot is a bit of an issue, and they seem to have a lot, like different shots. You could see a guy's cap as they were bringing it on stage. They will get that right, though. I'm sure that this is only the first rehearsal. They don't need to be spot on. They'll get it right for the second and the. And I know, I think Dami Eam had problems last year with you being able to see her people, but oh, it's just he's so adorable on camera. He just, that opening shot is probably the best opening shot of the entire year, where he's just sat in the moon and then he just turns and looks directly into the camera. And it really works. There's an instant connection with the audience to Nathan, and that is a really good opening shot. The problem is it then sort of pans out a bit as the song goes along, and it doesn't work. Yeah. It works a lot better when he's in close up and when they zoom in on him, because he's so his expressions are so good, and he really nails those. So they should use that more, because that is perhaps the best bit of the song. Final shot works really well if they get it right. Smoke looks good. Very good effort. I'm just sad that he's on so early, because I do fear it might be forgotten still.
With that personality, you don't forget it. You know, Nathan Trent's key strength is actually connecting with people. Building bridges from stage to arena, to the televiewers at home. He is so lovable. I mean, beyond anything you've seen. Our Israeli wiwiblogger, Ron, pointed out that there were some moments in there that he's not actually aware of his camera angles, but you feel the love coming, pouring out of him. He just connects on every level. And there are moments where he's busting these sort of Janet Jackson dance moves, and there are moments where he's stationary, but at no moment do you lose sight of Nathan Trent.
Yeah, and that vision, a vision in white. He's like an extra from the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. Do you know what I mean? You can see him slotting right in.
I would rephrase that and say that he's a solo star reaching for the stars. One of the things I really like about him is his enunciation is perfect. So you really follow the storyline, you know, as he's smiling. And there's a moment where he pauses, get it off my
ass. He says you've got to get off your ass.
But then that is an enunciation, but it does sound like it should be chest when you hear it, but apparently it is ass. Anyway,
the lyrics are, if you want to get stuff done, basically, you got to get off your... And he gives a cheeky grin to connote one's derriere, honey, one's peachy bum. Now look, to me this had some strange...
Not offensive.
I say this in a good way. It had like a Scientologist advertisement feel to it, or like, you know how a lot of times missionaries have like those pamphlets with the clouds and the... It gave me that vibe.
Jesus Christ Church of Latin Saturday.
Yeah.
So.
And he walked on water, and Nathan is walking on the moon. Final point. Some of the angles are very nice when the camera is low so that you don't see the stage floor, so it does look like he's walking on clouds and is elevated. That's very nice. I want more of that. I don't need as many kind of perspex shots. In any case.
Can I also just point out wonderful transitions as well, because there are moments when four backup singers appear on stage, two on either side, and that was seamless, and then they disappear and it's clouds. Beautiful.
Angels from the darkness, let there be light. That is what we think. What do you think? Are you loving Austria's Nathan Trent? Do you love staring at the moon? Do you prefer a full moon, a half moon, a crescent moon, or Nathan Trent in your moon? You can let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Oh my. And like if you want to do that, and like Nathan Trent and us.
And subscribe.
He's on Trent on Twitter, and he is Nathan Trent Music on Instagram, and we are on Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, Tumblr, YouTube, Facebook, hunty.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.